What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to our channel. Elon Musk and his feud with Twitter has gotten out of hand, and it's certainly feeding the main gossip these days. However, the trial has taken quite an interesting turn, so stick around to find out what it is. Here's everything you need to know about Elon Musk countersuits against Twitter. Number 5. Elon Musk countersuits against Twitter. The case was filed hours after Kathleen McCormick, Chancellor of the Delaware Court of Chancery, set the date of a 5-day trial beginning on October 17th to determine whether Elon Musk may withdraw from the Twitter deal. Elon Musk countersued Twitter Inc. on July 29th, despite the action being filed under secrecy, escalating his legal spat with the social media company over his effort to back out of the $44 billion deal. The redacted version of the 164-page document may soon be available in compliance with court rules, despite the fact that it wasn't publicly accessible. Number 4. Breaking rules. The same day, a Twitter shareholder sued Musk, asking the court to compel the billionaire to finish the deal, ruled that he had broken his fiduciary duty to Twitter shareholders and awarded damages for the losses he had caused. The case, which asks for class action status, claims that due to his 9.6% ownership stake in Twitter and the takeover agreement, which gives him the authority to veto numerous corporate decisions, Musk has a fiduciary obligation to the company's shareholders. The lawsuit was brought to the Court of Chancery by Luigi Crispo, who owns 5,500 shares of Twitter. On July 8th, the wealthiest man in the world announced his intention to cancel the transaction. He charged Twitter Inc. with breach of contract by inflating the number of phony accounts on its site. Number 3. Fraudulent account claims by Musk were just a distraction. A few days later, Twitter filed a lawsuit claiming that the fraudulent account claims were a distraction and that Musk was obligated by the merger agreement to finalize the purchase at $54.20 per share. The stock price of the business reached its highest close since Musk's withdrawal on Friday, when it finished at $41.61. McCormick expedited the case to trial last week in order to limit the potential damage to Twitter that the deal's ambiguity would bring. Twitter has blamed a legal dispute for its dwindling income and internal strife. The trial was scheduled for October 17th, but the parties were unable to reach an understanding of the scope of discovery requests of internal records and other types of evidence. This week, Musk claimed that Twitter was taking too long to answer his demands for information, to which Twitter responded that he was asking for a ton of data irrelevant to the case's main issue of whether Musk had violated the agreement. In her ruling on Friday, the top judge seemed to foresee future issues over discovery. According to McCormick, this ruling doesn't settle any particular discovery arguments, including the appropriateness of any request for huge data sets. A week-long trial for Musk will also begin on October 24th in Wilmington, Delaware. The CEO's record-breaking $56 million compensation package from the electric car maker is being challenged as corporate waste and unfair enrichment by a Tesla shareholder. Number 2. How much did Musk get sued in the first place? With the intention of promoting free expression on the platform and defeating the spam bots, Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, agreed to purchase the social media business in April for approximately $44 billion. But less than 3 months later, after claiming that Twitter was hiding information about the bot accounts on its platform, he sued to end the agreement. Twitter subsequently filed a lawsuit against Musk in the Delaware Court of Chancery to enforce the agreement. In the lawsuit, Twitter claimed that Musk was refusing to uphold his duties to the company and its owners because the agreement no longer served his personal interests. Number 1. Twitter in distress. On Tuesday, Chancellor Kathleen McCormick mostly granted Twitter's plea for a hurried trial. The court ordered a 5-day trial for the matter in October, rejecting Musk's attorney's claims that it should be held in February. Twitter said in a complaint it filed in July that Musk appears to assume that unlike any other party subject to Delaware contract law, he's free to change his mind, thrash the business, disrupt its operations, destroy shareholder value, and walk away. This rejection comes after a lengthy series of significant contract violations by Musk that has soured Twitter and its operations. Twitter must act in the best interests of its shareholders, and at the moment, that means engaging in legal action to force Musk to honor the contract. Since Musk decided to acquire the firm, the price of Twitter shares has plummeted and is now about 40% below his offer price of $54.20 per share. Twitter will be left with staff in disarray, a fluctuating stock price, and no money or new owner if Musk is allowed to walk away from the agreement. Elon Musk has put Twitter in quite a difficult situation right now. While the trial goes on, both sides continue to be the hot topic of this year. Well, this about wraps up our video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and do be sure to subscribe to our channel as well as hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos.